You see, nobody is born a failure. However, no one wants to invest in a failure. Nobody is born a failure, but nobody wants to invest in a failure. Something must take you somewhere. And that is the reason why people with investment mentality doesn't trade for nothing. They trade for something. They trade for something. And if you need to arrive at the future where people will trade you for you to have return, go and ask yourself what you have in your hands. If they don't see what you have at hand, they won't trade you. Great minds doesn't trade failure. Great mind doesn't trade failure. You are not a failure, but you can live a life of failure. You are not a failure, but you can live a life of failure. You are not a failure. No one is born a failure. But you can live a life of failure by your action. Too much sleep, too much laxity, too much comfort zone, too much I have, I only want to gain. You end up becoming a failure to yourself. And no one will invest in a failure. No one will invest in failure. There is no any good manager that will invest in failure. They won't put their money in a failure. No man will give any man who is a failure for his daughter to marry. That's the truth. That's the reason why when you go and meet your father-in-law, they will ask you, which job are you doing? They want to see if you are a failure, or you want to, or your failure can transform. Have you ever been there? Ask me, I will tell you. They want to see, even if failure is written over you, they want to see what you can use to transform that failure around you into a worth that everyone can see. I discover that no one is born a failure, but man can live a failure life. Man can live a failure, but no one is born a failure. So it is left in your hand, and no one will invest in the hand of a failure. So go and check. You arrive at what you are doing with something. If you need to get to the next step, they want to see improvement. I told my wife sometimes ago, I said, you know, where you are working now, if that is not taken, you'll be irrelevant there. She told me, honey, but this is too hard. I said, now, listen to me. This is the way to go. If you follow my route, you enjoy the best. Today, she said, honey, you see well. No, I know well. No one will invest in a failure. You have HND when you get to a particular place, and you stay there 10 years without improving yourself. When they are downsizing, you are the first one they will knock on. You know why? They will ask you, what have you had to what you have? Everyone is advancing his course. Every organization is advancing their course. Every family wants to advance their course. Every home wants to advance their course. That is why you don't want to marry a failure. Nobody wants to babysit a failure. Nobody wants to give birth to a failure. Nobody wants to born a failure. That is why you grow your children. Because if you become a failure, you become a liability. Failures, they are liability to nation, they are liability to country, they are liability to themselves. And they are the cause of the challenge of life. So, you must grow your world by sitting down and discovering yourself. Where I am today, this is it. Now, what will I do in the next 2 years to improve where I am today so I remain relevant? So when you keep relevant, then failure will not have access to you. Why failure have access to many people is because they lose so comfortable where they have to be. And before you know, they keep struggling. You never struggle.
Once in life we live, we are grooming destiny. Let's ignite what today.